friends! Welcome to Mini Mic, this show where we, the kids, get to know amazing guests. Like today's guest. Could you introduce yourself to our dear audience?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is HudaAlenezi. I'm an artist and a full-time crafter.
Ooh, I like art.
Me too.
So, can you share with us the benefits of art?
Okay, so there are obviously a lot of benefits to art. There are four main things, which like the mental benefits, and also it's really good for your self-esteem. It's really good for your sensory senses, and it's also very good for your muscles and your small motors, which are the muscles here in your hands.
So, how does art affect kids?
It's really affect them like in a very positive way, like it teaches them discipline with training. It teaches them how to control their muscles, how to control their senses, to experience new things, and also end up with results.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does art influence any children in life?
Yeah, it really does. It influences them to be committed to it, and also to create things, to create like paintings, like projects, like, yeah.
So, is there any bad effects on kids from art?
Yeah, if you don't like organize your day, if it's gonna be your only concern, like you skip school, you don't study, you don't finish your homework, yeah, it is bad. And also some of the materials that we are using, some of them are toxic. So we have to be really mindful when we use our art tools.
Is
And
this toxic?
Maybe.
And very demure.
Yeah.
So,
How do you become a successful artist?
With discipline
Yes.
and train as much as you could. Take courses if you can't. Research the subject that you want to be good at. Ask the successful people around you. Like if you see a successful artist, tell them, please, can I ask you how you did 1, 2, 3? Yeah, it's a really good way to be successful at what
Can you
do.
teach me how to draw?
For sure, 100%. I'm all yours, my dear.
So, can you talk about ways to become better at art?
Ways to become better at art. Yeah, like research. Search online, you have books, we have libraries, we have our art teachers, but we can ask. And also our friends, if our friends are interested in art, we can like sit around, like have an art session, discuss different things, different materials. So yeah, you can ask me if you want.
Yes.
I'm here, I'm all yours. Yeah.
What equipment does a beginner need, like crayons and more?
It depends on what art you want to try. Like for me, like for most people, like they call like art decoration or cake decoration is an art. That is a type of art. Sewing is a type of art. Painting is a type of art. Yeah, so it's like we have a lot of art, but you have to see what you want to try first. Like for example, you want to try sewing. Of course, you will get your sewing supplies. If you want to be a painter, you get your painting supplies. We have to be really responsible with our stuff, take a good care of them, and also make sure it is non-toxic and good for our dear children.
So, can anyone become an artist?
Absolutely, 100%, yeah, absolutely.
So, for me, actually, I have a very long story for art, but maybe after Hassan asks his question.
Yeah.
Which colors are the best for beginners? Like green behind your touch, red, blue, dark blue, and what color is that? Purple.
Purple, black, and orange.
Black and orange.
Well, I think the questions mean like which kind of color, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it depends on the age of the person that's training. Like for small kids, finger paints, like from the age from 1.5 to 3.5 maybe, finger paints. And also after that we can use the crayons, the big ones, which are, yeah, it's really good for training their fingers. And after that you can try whatever you want. Unless if they are small kids, we have to supervise them for their safety and the safety of our furniture. and our dresses. And after that, they can try whatever they want.
I would not recommend crayons to 1 to 6 years old because they might just eat it.
Yeah. Well, at that age, they eat everything. So it's going to be our least problems, that one.
The son will come into the mom's room while she's sleeping, holding a half-eaten crayon. He says, "Mom, this is quite delicious than the other crayon."
Yeah. I have a similar experience with this one. Yeah.
Well, maybe markers are good because when they want to smell it, they're not that good smelled, or like you want to eat it, they're not nice.
But in general, we have to supervise them. Yeah, until the age of 5 or 6, or they're responsible enough. After that, they can do it on their own.
Dear friends, we're gonna take a short break and we'll be back in just a couple moments. So freeze. Trust me, we're just getting started. Okay, dear friends, now unfreeze. Okay, you can move now. You too, Rtaj.
Yay!
Well, we're gonna continue asking some questions, and we hope you enjoy this episode. Is there can anyone become an artist if they are bad at painting?
Like everybody start when they are bad. Like nobody's born with the skill, you know. You have to teach yourself. Yeah, when I started, I was like, no. But alhamdulillah, with training, with discipline, I'm in a very good place right now.
Wow, could you draw something like that?
No, my kind of painting, not this kind of artistry. Like I'm more to the comic side, and also my painting on my projects. Like I design a project, and I wear it. It's called cosplay. After that, I paint it.
If you had advice for our dear viewers, what would it be?
First, ask your parents' permission. Be really kind and take good care of your stuff if you have art supplies. And also clean up after you finish. And ask your parents for help. Ask your friends for help. Ask your teachers if you have an art teacher for help. And do your research, read your books. Look around, search online, and maybe just enjoy the process and take your time learning.
Actually, guys, as I said before, I have a long story with art. Do you want me to tell it for you?
Yeah, sure.
It's not that long, but okay. So first of all, when I was small, I used to color and draw a lot. But after I don't like my hands to be messy or So what happened is we were at art lesson and I saw my hands were so messy. I mean dirty, sorry guys. Okay, they're so dirty. So from that day I started hating art, and 3 years I don't draw anything. Okay, and even in art lessons I just want to get because everybody thought that I liked art, but I don't. So if I did something wrong, they would let me out of art lesson. I was like, happy, I'm not gonna do art anymore. But after last time, when I drew art, I started actually liking it, and then a little bit I started liking it more until I loved it, and I became an artist.
Yeah, and maybe what you can do in that part. Maybe you can have a specific clothing for when you work with your art. So if that
I do,
yeah,
I have something
an apron. Yeah, maybe an apron. Maybe I have a special t-shirt because my hands sometimes get dirty.
Get gloves.
Yeah,
gloves.
Get gloves. Yeah, but
Yeah.
sometimes gloves get in the way of art, and also it's
Yeah.
a lot of plastic waste.
That is true.
So yeah, we don't use them unless we have to, So yeah, maybe you can recycle your plastic gloves.
Yes.
If you can. Yeah, you can use them multiple times before throwing them away.
Thank you so much for all of the advice. We appreciate you so much for coming
Thank you
today.
so much for having me.
So friends, that was our episode for today. I hope you enjoyed and learned more about art. So see you next time.
Bye.